Also in focus on the City Newsroom today, we are looking at the reported cases of police brutalities. Over 20 or about 20 individuals, innocent individuals, have been killed in cases that have been described as unexplained police brutalities. In most of these instances, police shoot someone. They could call it a crossfire. In case similar that we are talking about in the Hacho area, a young man was shot by the police while he was hanging out at the bar in the night. Several other cases, like the case I'm going to talk to you about today, where a gentleman was driving his vehicle, drove 1 hour 45 minutes from Accra, headed to the eastern region to spend the Easter with his mother. A police checkpoint pulled him out of the car. That car was detained by the police. The gentleman never made it to where he was going to. So it's been 8 months since that unfortunate incident in the eastern region. The family still do not know what has happened to their brother. They have buried him, but they have not got closure. Let's speak to the sister of the deceased. Abna, you're welcome to City TV.
Thank you.
Remind us again of what happened.
My brother, my little brother, he comes 2 after me, Prince Kwabna Kumi. He's an aeronautic engineer. He was an aeronautic engineer with African World Airlines. And during the Easter holidays, he said he was going to spend time with my mother at the village at Chimesubwa. So he left Accra around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we didn't hear anything from him. He was supposed to get there and call us, but he didn't call any of us. So we waited. And in the evening, we all got alarmed. And it was a surprise, so we didn't want to call my mom as well. But later, we were worried, so we called my mom to ask if he was there. And she said, no, he hasn't been there. Why? Is he coming there? We said, yes. Then she said, no, he's not there. So we started calling around, calling friends. And the friend actually confirmed that, yes, he left in Accra around 3 o'clock. I had gone to Akosombo for the Easter. So then we all kept asking, what is happening? No information. We said, okay, let's see what happens tomorrow. Maybe he decided not to go. He stayed with a friend. So we all slept uneasily. The next morning, started looking for him again. No joy. And we were getting very worried. We went to the police station to make a report. They said, it's not 24 hours yet. If it's 24 hours, we should be worried. It's not 24 hours yet. So we had to wait. Waited, had to call a few people in the police service to get the Adenta police people to give us a report eventually. So when they gave us the report, that was the Monday morning from Saturday night. It was a Monday morning, and we took the report, went to the FM station at Medina. Oman FM. It was at the FM station that someone called in that the car number we keep mentioning on the radio is parked at Akroso police station. So then there were some friends still there. So we told the friends and an uncle of mine who lives in the village to go to the police station across the police, which is just about 12 minutes from my mother's house, to go there and find out what is happening. So they drove there, the car was there. And they asked the police people, why is this car here and where is the guy? They said, oh, we took the car, we didn't arrest him.
The site you're seeing is the site of death. A policeman shot and killed a lady at this very scene. And their crime was that they are protesting what they describe as uncalled for arrests that were engaged in and embarked on by the police who drove their vehicles here several months ago. Eventually, a policeman shot into the crowd of protesters and a lady died right at that spot.
So let's stay with these disturbing stories and now bring you some statistics available to City Newsroom. So just this year alone, for example, information on some of the police brutalities we covered reveal that, for example, these figures we want to say are just ones that we are aware of. So there may be others that we haven't come to our attention. So examples of police brutalities that cause public outrage. Let's give you some statistics related to that. So, for example, we know that in 2018, between January to July of this year alone, 18 people have been killed. Out of this, 2 were female. Also, 19 of these cases were men. And of course, rather 18 were men and 2 were female of the cases. One person is confirmed dead while 2 others are in critical condition at the accident and emergency unit of the Krofrom Teaching Hospital after they sustained severe burns in a gas explosion in the Ashanti region.
The Ghana National Fire Service in the Ashanti region has begun investigations into the cause of an explosion at the Prime Gas retail outlet located at Krofrom in Kumasi. Officials say preliminary investigations show there was fire at one of the pumps at the main supply tank at the outlet. More than 7 cars and 6 container shops were all burnt after fire from the gas station spread through a nearby mechanic shop. 3 persons who were rushed to the Krofrom Teaching Hospital are in critical condition after sustaining severe burns. School children were evacuated from the Grace Ebenezer International School, which shares a wall with a gas retail outlet.
Let's come to Accra. Members of Parliament earlier today commenced debate on the 2019 budget statement and financial policy of the government. Some MPs took turns to argue out the content of the budget and its prospect for the well-being of Ghanaians. The budget is under the theme, a stronger economy for jobs and prosperity. There is more in this report.
The Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta presented the budget last Thursday to the House, but per the rules of engagement in the House, debate had to commence today. Opening the debate for the majority side, Chairman of the Finance Committee, Dr. Marcus Ibeyeboa, indicated that government had managed the economy very well and had kept to its 2016 manifesto.
We indicated that we're going to restore macroeconomic stability because the macroeconomy was unstable.
But minority spokesperson on finance, Kesel Ato Forson, disagreed. He contended that government had plunged each Ghanaian into a debt of almost 6,000 Ghana cedis due to bad economic management.
Mr. Speaker, again, Ghana's public debt has risen from 122.2 million to 170.8 billion. Mr. Speaker, it means that in today's terms, Mr. Speaker, every Ghanaian within 18 months, every Ghanaian, including the newborn baby, Mr. Speaker, owes 5,798 Ghana cedis.